Removing your popcorn ceiling will give you a clean, modern look, and it actually isn't that hard as long as you do your prep work. So let's start by talking about asbestos. Ceilings built before 1980 may have asbestos in it. And what you want to do is scrape off a little bit to send to a testing service to find out, or call a pro. Painted popcorn ceilings are a lot harder to remove, so you need to find out if you have a painted one or a non-painted one. So test in a small area, maybe a corner, spray it with some water, let it sit for a few minutes, and then scrape it off. If it's normal popcorn texture, it'll come off like you're seeing here. If not, it'll be stuck on there tight. And then you'll have to use a paint stripper like this. This stuff is dangerous, so be very careful when using it. It's very toxic. You may want to call a pro for this. Cover all your outlets and fixtures with plastic sheeting and tape to make sure any of the water you're spraying doesn't get in there. And then you want to cover your floors and at least a third of your walls, if not half or more, with plastic because this is a messy job. Then turn off the power to the room, and then it's time to remove your texture. The first thing you want to do is fill up just a normal garden sprayer with plain water. And then spray about a 5-foot square section at a time. Really soak it and let it sit for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. Let that water soak in, and then it comes right off real easy. And this part's kind of fun, although it does make a big mess. Just use a putty knife or a trowel and scrape it off. Make sure you keep your putty knife or trowel flat so you're not gouging into the drywall and making big scrapes in there, because you'll just have to fix them later. If you have any areas that are being difficult, spray them again with some more water, let it sit, and then scrape it again, and it should come right off. Then it's time to finish the ceiling, which can take a while, but is actually pretty straightforward. First, wait for the ceiling to dry completely. You want to make sure it is totally dry. And then start looking for areas where maybe you scratched the drywall, or even the original construction was a little sloppy, and fill those holes. Once that's dry, you can sand it with a drywall sanding pad until it's nice and smooth. And then end by priming and painting your ceiling, and you're done. All you have to do is clean up, which that part's not so fun.